Hello, hello. Today is January 8th, 2023, and the word of the day is abundance. And of course, I do my homework in the morning and I ponder this word and I really look at it inside and out and to bring you like my personal understanding and wisdom, hopefully, concerning abundance. So, what if I told you that you are abundance? And that wherever you're at, abundance is. And it's simply a matter of your focus, where your attention is. So we have perhaps long habits of focusing on the opposite. For example, scarcity and lack. So the opposite of abundance would be not enough. Abundance would be more than enough. It would be overflowing. And so when we have habits of consistently putting our focus where things are not enough, we start to attract not enough. And that cycle continues and continues until we shift our focus, because where attention goes, energy flows. So, how does this work? Basically, the energy of the universe is neutral. And basically, whatever's going on with you, like consciously through your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, is the universe is reading that. It's like information in and then information out into your reality. So, and there's no blame here or like guilt or shame. It's just an opportunity for growth. And we're all at different areas of growth in our lives. And it's about getting better and better and better and practicing and seeing where we're at and where we want to go and being honest with ourselves. And so, also, when it comes to abundance, you have areas of your life where you experience abundance, right? So, what I want you to look at is what are the feelings that you have in the areas where you have abundance? Generally, you're light, right? You have joy, you have happiness, you have safety, security, trust, confidence in these areas. And areas where you're practicing your focus on scarcity, you might be constricted, you don't feel as free, you don't feel, you're just stressed. Let's just say stress. And so, how do you get the area of your life where you feel scarcity and lack to feel the feelings of abundance, to experience abundance? And that's where the work comes in. So you have to change your focus. So instead of focusing on how scarce something is, we'll just take money because money is such a physical topic, you know, like a physical manifestation, but we'll talk about another one too. And so if I'm focused on not enough money, not enough money, the universe is reading that not enough money, so it gives us not enough money. And a way that you can shift that, as I mentioned in a previous video, is to be thankful for what you have, for the money that you do have, and the money that pays for the things that provided you services, and the feelings that come with that abundance. But you must shift your focus to the abundance that's flowing through your life. If it's not money, maybe it's love of a partner. Maybe you have a partner that loves you unconditionally. That's abundance. So how do you feel about that? Generally, you feel confident, you feel joyful, you feel thankful, you feel secure, you trust abundance of air, oxygen. We don't question where our next breath is going to come from. Of course, taking out like people who are sick, right? We just trust, have faith, believe there's an overflow of oxygen in the air and that we're going to get our breath and we're going to be able to breathe and continue to breathe. There's an overflow of sky, right? When you turn on your water faucet, there's an abundance of water that comes through that faucet. And so tune into the feelings of when you are experiencing abundance. And those are the feelings that you want to transfer onto the things that you're looking at as lack or scarcity. Also, if you're wanting, more love, write down the feelings of what that love gives you. So it brings in that energy. But ultimately, it's a mind shift game. So the mind shift creates the energy. So the less you are energetic about what it is that you're manifesting when it comes to abundance of relationships, right? Abundance of time. Some people feel like they lack time, like there's not enough time, right? And so basically you're shifting the energy by your thoughts. You're changing that limiting belief, that fear-based belief into a truth-based belief that you are abundance, and wherever you are, abundance is. And you can tune into that frequency at any time. And maybe it's putting yourself in environments that make you feel abundant, or being around people who make you feel abundant, or reading a book or watching a movie. Like it's anything, right, to shift your focus, because whatever you're focused on, that's where the energy is going to go. It's the interruption of this pattern, because generally, wherever we're looking at lack anyway, we're not really looking at the deepest truth of what's actually happening. So we're coloring our perception, like, of the world with our own programming, which says lack. And if we're doing that in abundance, then we're projecting that into abundance. So the point is to get rid of the programming where it gives us that colored glasses, if you will, of scarcity, of lack, which is, we're out of alignment with who we are. And so I guess the homework today would be two things. And I want you to be easy on yourself, because, we've learned this growing up, perhaps. We've seen it, we've experienced traumas. And so it's like creating a new habit, and it's a new way of life. And it's progress, not perfection, right? You're getting better every day. And you're shifting things, and things are moving, and they will continue to move for you. And you will have to do this until you get the results that you want, to get the abundance, that whatever abundance form that you're seeking. And you will know when you're there. And so the homework is know that it's a pattern that you've picked up and that it's a habit. So you've got to change that habit. How does that habit change? You actually are aware, self-awareness, right? Being aware, oh, wow, I tend to like always look at this way. And it's really not, it's my vision, like it's how I'm seeing it. Another person might see it differently, perspective, right? And so pay attention to your perspectives and change those. Try to look at how that thing, flip it, basically. Flip it from scarcity, abundance, lack, abundance. So you're going to see the abundance in the scarcity that you're looking at. And also, if you're trying to bring in something in abundance, which is like receiving, giving is very important. And I'm not saying like you have to give of your finances, not that you have to or you don't have to. It's really up to you and what feels best to you in the moment at the time. As long as it makes you feel abundant, I would say that's a good thing. But if it makes you feel lack and scarcity, I would not do it. Because the place that you come from is also important. The state that you're in. And so, where do you love to give? Maybe it's talking to people. Maybe it's encouraging them. Maybe it's playing with your grandchildren and babysitting. Just give of your energy. And by giving, right? Giving and receiving is a cycle. So it goes in a circle. And the more you give energetically, the more you will receive. And also give from the place of love, from a pure place, not because you're expecting something back from that person, because that person may not give it back to you. But there's a system in the universe that's taking account of the energy in, energy out, right? It's interpreting your energy. So when you give from a place of purity, knowing that it is law that you will receive, it's just how it is, like gravity, it's law. And it works for everybody. Everybody who gives of their energy, it can be a smile at people more often, like joy, anything uplifting people, anything that is of the light, share that with people. And foremost, share it with yourself. Because what you do to yourself, you do unto others, and what you do unto others, you do unto yourself. Because we're of one, there's only one source of abundance. And you have the power to tap into that abundance, which is also you, and embody that abundance and live from that place of abundance. And when you find yourself stepping out of it, you do the homework that I mentioned earlier. And that is, what are the feelings that you have when you're experiencing abundance? And then you can make a list of the things that you do want. And what are the feelings that state of abundance would bring you? And you're cultivating, right, those feelings. And then you're looking at the areas where you're looking at scarcity. You you have to find a way to shift those in a way that's believable to you, that you can say, you know what, I truly can see this is abundant. And let's see, what else did I want to say about abundance? You can be filled with the frequencies of abundance. And for me, it's meditation. Like whenever I'm feeling low energetically, I can sit down and tune in to my source of abundance in my heart, in my body, and allow this energy, this frequency that's neutral to come back into my space, because I've diluted it with my own energy, right? Because it's always pure. It's always in a state of abundance. So once we relax and embody that, our natural state, our energy rises to what it is, which is love, abundance, right? It's a lot of things that are of the light. It's who we are. And so I hope this message reaches you well. And I hope that it's understandable as well. And I can't wait to talk with you tomorrow. Have an abundant day.